Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Crows of Judgment. I'm the other Crow, Origami, here today to do a quick update video to the Keemstar exposed stuff that Crow did previously. So apparently, Cabo's dropped a video with a bunch of cut context that Ethan just failed to upload for whatever reason. We're going to be going over a few points of that today. So first to cover is the comments that Keemstar made about mental health.
As Ethan doesn't want you to know this, Keem has already addressed these ignorant mental health statements and actually admitted he was wrong and that his outlook on mental health has changed, something that Ethan wouldn't include in his video. After Etika passed away, Keem tweeted out saying, "Spent over 15 hours on private calls and DMs trying to help those with suicidal thoughts after Etika's passing. I don't know what to do anymore. So many of us are sick. I'm so sorry for joking tweets about mental health in the past. I'm seeing firsthand how widespread this is." So Ethan calls out Keem on his stance on mental health, yet Keem's opinion and stance on mental health clearly changed, and Ethan completely failed to mention that and left it out completely.
Next, let's take a look at the clips from Tony that were cut.
On February the 8th, 2017, just 5 months before Tony would make that tweet calling out Keemstar again that Ethan references, which was July 2017, Keemstar called Tony and they had a long chat, again only 5 months before we made that Keemstar tweet.
But I want to tell my stream I'm talking to Keemstar. Every time I've ever talked to him, he's been a perfect gentleman, been really, really accommodating to me, been really, really nice to me. So seriously, since we talked the very first day, I mean, since some bullshit happened, when me and you talked the very first day, you were really nice to me. And like I said, I've always gotten the impression you're a nice guy. And I know that if you don't want to be nice, you can be not nice, okay? But you've been nice to me, you know what I mean? And so why do I give a shit about anything else? You know, in life, you got to worry about how people treat you, not what everybody else's problems are, you know what I mean? Honestly and truly, I had some pretty big YouTubers wanted me to talk and want me to say this shit and that shit, and I told them I'm not going to do that because you're asking me to lie, okay? You've been nothing but nice to me. You know, what happened over a year ago, who gives a shit? I mean, that's really the truth. And nobody should be mad at you because I'm not mad at you. Does that make sense? I have no problem telling the world that. If I made a bad mistake and it messed with you, I'd want you to get past it and I'd want you to forgive me.
The next one's kind of infuriating because Etika should have never been brought up into this stuff. Etika is gone. He's no longer with us. Leave his name out of your fucking mouth. There's no reason to bring him up for this argument.
Just like he tries to do with the Etika situation that he brought up in such a distasteful and pointless way, and heavily implied, if not said, that Keem was to blame for his death.
He knew he would get lots of views, and he did, with great cost to Etika. Keemstar's greatest moment comes when he asks Etika in a manic state, why doesn't he just jump off a cliff?
If you really think about it, then why live? Just jump off a cliff. Just jump off a cliff. If it's just a simulation, who cares?
Of course, hypothetical, but it is quite a coincidence when you consider that only 51 days later, that very same YouTuber jumped off a bridge to his death.
And on top of all this, in 2019, when Etika passed, Etika's own mum and girlfriend told everyone not to hate Keem and that he was not to blame. So the family themselves don't blame Keemstar. Who are we, or you Ethan, to tell them how to process their grief and to drag this back up and use it in an exposed video to try and blame it on Keem? What is wrong with you? Obviously the shit Keem said about Etika wasn't great, and he could have said it a lot better, and it was distasteful, the tweets he made out, but he did not kill Etika. He even brings it up and just uses Etika's death to try and make people think Keemstar is bad. He has no regard for the grieving family, because now on Twitter, if you look, H3 fans are flocking to Etika's ex-girlfriend because she again defended Keemstar, and Ethan's fans were persisting she is wrong for not blaming Keem and telling her who to blame for her ex-boyfriend's death.
Lastly, I think I could speak for Crow for this, but I don't condone doxing, but there was context left out of the Smiles for YouTube situation.
Now, before I talk about this, I do not condone doxing in any way or any form. But again, Ethan leaves out some incredibly important information just to make Keem seem like he was attacking this poor, innocent father who had kids in his house.
This is a man that's willing to endanger children over a petty internet beef.
And in reality, Smile for YouTube, the man Keem did dox, was the biggest scumbag in the community, who harassed, doxed, swatted other YouTubers constantly, including Keem. And I know Ethan fans gonna say, yeah, he mentioned it, he said that little comment.
Keemstar claims that Smile for YouTube swatted him first. And even if that's true, does it really justify leaking his wife's phone number?
You mean this tiny throwaway comment that no one picked up on or no one even cared about? That does not excuse Ethan leaving out all this information at all. In DMs to Basher, you can see him and Keem talking about Smile for YouTube. Basher says, "Good interview. Smile has been doxing us, swatting my mother multiple times, trying to trick us into large sums of money so he can charge back and screw us, and so much more for months and months." On top of that, in a live stream from 2016, Keemstar explains everything to do with Smile for YouTube and everything he's been going through.
Swatting video has proof of your doxing. Of course we tried to fucking dox Smile for YouTube. Smile for YouTube was harassing me on a daily basis. Who remembers Smile for YouTube spamming the chat with my personal information? Those that remember this and witnessed it, type a 1 in the chat. Who remembers Smile for YouTube sending me 40 fucking donations a day here on StreamMe over and over again just to charge them back? Type a 0 in the chat. Who remembers Smile for YouTube DDoSing my stream over and over again for months on end? Type a D in the chat. Members during this whole time period, which was roughly about 4 or 5 months ago, all right? I mean, it lasted for a whole year, pretty much. Well, it didn't last for a year. It lasted for about 7 months, all right? And it happened right after the Basher interview is when he started harassing me. But this went on for about 7 months. Who remembers me being swatted over and over again on my stream? Although, actually, I can't even say that because nobody on my stream would even know that I was swatted, because when I do get swatted, I get up, I leave, I answer the door, talk to the cop, and I don't want to give anyone the satisfaction of being swatted. So no one in the stream could possibly even know.
And there you have it. These are all clips used from Kavas' video, The Truth About Keemstar Exposed. I recommend you guys check that out to get, the full perspective and context from there. Thank you to Kavos for all the research, all the information that was cut. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the cut context. Let us know what you think about Ethan, going after sponsorships. If it was stupid of him, considering what's been going on lately. Regardless, y'all take care. See you later.